What's up guys, today's video will be revealing this capture card I bought for the build so we can record these videos and make sure the performance of the computers are at its fullest without running any softwares on the computer that may slow down or decrease performance. So today we're going to be unboxing this. Starting with this boy. This is a capture card. There's two types of capture cards. One is like this, like a hub. As you can see, it's a hub where USB and two HDMI ports. And there's another variant which is a PCIe variant, which is the one that goes in the motherboard. You may be asking, why have I bought this one and not the PCIe version? I bought this one is because the PCIe version is more like if it's my personal build I'm trying to stream from. And I bought this one because it's easier for me to go between builds, since the builds I am selling, I'm not keeping them for long periods of time. So it comes with this, one HDMI cable, and then a USB-A to a USB-A cable. We'll be testing this in a series of games such as Fortnite, Valorant and GTA. Using this test bench as you can see on my right hand side. We'll get right into it in a minute, but in the meantime we'll be explaining how this will work and everything. So we have one input, one output. The input is for this build here, which is the games, where the games will be played on. So the HDMI will go into the input, and then the output's for the monitor, so I can display it on the screen. And then there's on the other side another output which goes into the computer or laptop you want to be streaming from. We'll get into that in details in a minute. So we got a test bench ready up and running. So what we're going to do, we're going to start setting this up, and then I'll get back to you to show you how it works and I'll explain to you in detail. So right now we got it briefly set up. So from the capture card there's an input slot, which the input slot HDMI cable comes all the way to the PC HDMI cable, which goes into the graphics card, and then the second HDMI cable goes into the monitor to display what's running on this. And this blue USB cable is going to the recording software, which I'll be recording on my gaming laptop. First, we need to start the computer, which we don't have a dedicated power button at the moment. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring a screwdriver, come down here, remove this cable so you can see clearly. There is, on every motherboard, either in the manual you can check on online or whatever the case may be, but on the motherboard it says PW, and next to it has a plus sign and a minus sign. So wherever you find that, you just join those two pins. As you can see, the computer has came to life. So once that's displayed on the screen, then we will get back and explain how to set this up. Okay, I was diagnosing an issue because it wasn't displaying on the screen. I thought maybe there was something wrong with the hub, so I switched the HDMI cables off. And then we ran into an issue where we turned off the power supply and power was still coming to it. I removed the CMOS battery, as you can see, and it was still running. So as you can see, I figured out the issue. I'm just going to show you. So we put the 24 pin, that only works with the 24 pin. When you put the 24 pin, it charges up power because I switched it from the input to the output. And when we switch them back over, so the output will be back here, input back here. And as you can see, we put in the 24 pin, doesn't run. So yeah, we're gonna give it a try again by putting everything back in, and output to the monitor, input to here, and see what happens. Okay, we did figure out the issue, why it wasn't posting to the monitor. That issue was because of the monitor. So the capture card's fine, the computer was fine, I tested it with this monitor, it worked perfectly fine. And the display was coming to the recording. So that one was the issue, which we did end up fixing. Now I'm going to just give you an overview how the capture card works, and then we'll be moving on how to set it up and start recording from my laptop. The first output HDMI, which goes to your display out monitor, and then this HDMI cable goes into the graphics card, which will feed through here, come out through the laptop, which we'll get in a minute, and the other one displays. So technically you have two screens it's going to be displayed on, But the laptop here, we're going to get into it right now. It's a bit different from the output in the monitor. So right now we click start recording. As you can see, we have an encoder error occurred while recording. So that's an easy fix if you don't know how to do it. I'll be teaching you how to do it right now. So we come down here, click settings, go to output, and then we scroll down to recording. So we go video encoder, which the error is video encoder related. So what you do, you just switch it to QSV H.264. Click apply, OK, and the video should start working. So as you can see, I'm moving the mouse here. I'm just going to open a web browser so you can see that's working. Type Google. See how that just pops up. So as you can see, it looks really smooth. Like really smooth. See, no lag spikes, no anything, then you know your settings are correct. Now we're done setting up the capture card with the computer, the laptop, and the other monitor where it displays the gameplay. So right now we're gonna add a little bit of gameplay so you can see how it looks. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, comment down below what you think, and yeah, have a great day. Peace.